What's up, guys? Welcome back to Grow Family Projects. I know it's been a minute since I've made a video, but it's time to make another video. Scott's birthday's coming up, and we're going to have a big bonfire as usual. So it's time to get a little bit of wood up. Over here, a few years ago, we had a storm come through and blew down a bunch of trees, and road commissioner piled them all up right here in the field, which I told them to do. That's fine. But we've got all this down stuff right here, big old pile of stuff. So we're going to cut a big pile of wood out of it for his bonfire. We've got a stump at that one end we're going to get, and I do have the skid steer with me. I brought it over here today to help me out. So let's get a little bit of wood cut up. I'm going to use my big cheap Chinese blue chainsaw. You know, I still have this big cheap Chinese blue chainsaw. I gave $400 for it with the bar, which I bought a new bar, but turned around, that wasn't the problem. Chain tensioner ended up breaking on it. I wished the main manufacturer brands like Steel or Husqvarna or somebody in the United States here would make a cheaper saw to compete. Because, you know, I don't like the idea of supporting China, but at the same time though, $400 versus $2,000, what do you do? When you need a big chainsaw, you need a big chainsaw. I really ought to get a shorter bar. That's a 36-inch bar on that one. I really ought to break down and get a 24-inch and have the 36 for when I need it. Got people coming down the road. Anyway, let's go start cutting some of this stuff up. It's heavy. So it's heavy to start. Oh, it popped off. It even started in a minute. Yeah, I had to run 25-to-1 fuel oil mix. That's what the directions said when I got it. You know, lower spec saw. That's the reason these things burn up. People run 50-to-1 in them, burn them up because of the lack of oil. This thing ain't been ran in, I don't know, 4 months. clean that carburetor out, but that made a big difference, didn't it? Let's get you guys a little closer.
It came off again.
I've got another saw with me. I got steel with me. It's got a 20-inch bar on it. I think I'm gonna put that bar and chain on this head and try that. I don't need this big old long bar. It's heavy. I'm a little weak right now. I don't know what the deal is. My doctor put me on a statin drug, and I think it for cholesterol, and I think that's affected me. Did that a couple weeks ago, and I ain't felt very good since. I think statin drugs ought to be illegal. You know, they make you feel like this. I'm gonna stop taking it. I figure I give it a week, and everybody knows it's taking a statin drug says the same thing. Makes you weak, not good. I've been having heartburn real bad, all sorts of stuff. I think it's all related to that statin drug. So yeah, I'm not gonna take it. Anyway, let's fix this saw. Yeah, I got this old 38 Pro. I'm gonna take the bar and chain off it and put on this. This saw's got some issues. It runs. I brought it, you know, for a backup. I hate using the chain brake on this. It's broke on me several different times. I put different ones on there, and yeah. So I don't like the idea of the chain brake breaking. What was this thing tightens up with all that slack out of that? Jeez. Here, there we go. Alright, let's put the side cover back on it. I don't even know if this chain's tight or not. Don't know. Hopefully it is. It's gonna make the saw a lot lighter. That bar's heavy. Alright guys, I switched over the bar and chain. That's 20" off of my 036 Pro. There's something wrong with the linkages on the carburetor. I can't get nothing to right in the kill switch. I can't get nothing to work right. I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, so I don't run it very often. It's a backup saw. But I took the bar and chain off it, put on this. That was not so heavy for me, and we'll see how it cuts. Let's get back over and do this. It's nice. Big old rocks in this. I hit a rock, trashed the chain just like that. I just put that on. You see it cut, that first cut great. I got a file with me, I'm gonna file it. If that just ain't aggravating. There's some big old rocks too. All right, let's file this and try it again. All right, guys. That rock did a number on that chain. I don't know if I could get you in close enough. I'm gonna try to show you. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you see that tooth right there? There's supposed to be a tooth right there, and it's not gone. It knocked it completely off. There's a tooth right here. The sun's kind of bad. Got shadows. Let's try this. All right, can we see that a little bit better? Maybe. Trying here. But yeah, you can see that tooth. It's missing right there. That one, and it's got another one on down too. Okay, it's got another one missing right here too. I don't know if it, and now they was burning over pretty bad. I spent about half an hour or so with the file. We'll see how good it works. It might not cut at all. It really messed that chain up bad. I just want to try to get through this today with get this wood. No, I won't. That thing's in there pretty good. Guess with everything else on top of it. Okay. Let's cut it down then. I'm gonna cut it right there, just cut a section out of it. Mud, rock, dirt. Same as rug. Take the zoom off. Might help. I guess. Yeah, I tell you what, it's a good sharp chain. Hey, she's a little hot. She's smoking a little bit. Huh. So I said, it's running good, a lot of power. It's ripping right through this big old oak. I think that's oak. I don't know. I don't know about wood that well. I just wish I had my wood splitter here to split it. These pieces are gonna be heavy. We'll be 2 men of these into the fire pit. Anyway, let's go ahead and load some up. I'm gonna bring the truck and trailer. I'll get the skid steer and put this piece in there. All right, guys, I went and got the bucket for the skid steer, and we're gonna load these pieces in the bucket, then dump them in the trailer, because they are heavy. Wish I had my wood splitter here. We'd split some of this stuff up, but you know, can't have everything, I guess. This is really good firewood right here. You know, guys, this wood's nice, it's right here, but it is full of dirt, rocks. I don't know if you can see it or not. Piece of barbed wire fencing right there. Hard on a chain. Really hard on a chain. It's just full of debris. There's a pile of dirt up in there and everything else. I really ought to bring my big tractor back over here and pull this thing apart so I can get to all this stuff. I mean, like that log right there, that's a big log right there. There is a lot of firewood in this. A lot. So, anyway, I think that I've got enough wood for the party. I'm gonna load up what we got right here. Let's get it loaded. Let's put the bucket back on and get her loaded. Where's that skid so it didn't move around? You know, guys, I did not realize how much wood I cut until I put it on the trailer. Holy crap, that's a lot of wood. Well, what don't get used at the party, I'm taking to my house and burning my wood stove. Help me out. This good premium firewood right here. This stuff's been sitting here for about 3 years now. Yes, it needs split up for me though, but we're going to 2-man lift it into the fire pit over there this weekend, which I'm hoping to film that too. Everybody likes watching a fire. It's a recreation fire. Who don't like that? Anyway, guys. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We will catch you guys on the next one.